Well, China is aging fast. The population of people over the age of 60 in China is projected to reach 28% by the year 2040. And the demographic crisis is also an opportunity, and businesses are trying to capture it through innovation and technology. CNA's Tan Yu-guan went down to check out one elderly care trade show in Shanghai to find out how retirement might look like years down the road for China's elderly.
From afar, this looks like any other trade show you might find at the Shanghai New International Expo. But the focus of this show is on a growing market segment that's increasingly in the spotlight.
On display in these halls are products geared specifically for the elderly, including every gizmos and gadgets that you can possibly think of. Some of these designs you probably haven't even thought about yet, like this chair. It looks pretty simple, but what it does is, it helps those elderly with weak limbs sit down and get up with a little bit of support. Now, I'm not that old yet to need that support, but I can imagine it could be quite useful in the years to come.
Other gadgets include a wheelchair that can climb stairs, an AI system that can signal for help with just a few knocks on the ground, and a sort of exoskeleton.
To be honest, at first it feels a bit odd. I feel like Bionic Man. But as you relax and let the machine take over, it does inject a bit of power into your step, which I suppose could be helpful for an elderly person.
Helpful they might be, but some of these products still sell for a pretty penny. For example, this bed, made locally by a Zhejiang company, sells for over $9,000, about 4 times the price of an ordinary king bed. But in return for all that money, you get a bed that measures your biometrics as you slumber. It can also perform this rocking motion. Its manufacturer claims it helps users sleep better. According to a 2022 report, nearly 1 in 5 elderly in China has insomnia. And with nearly half of the elderly here reporting poor sleep due to health problems, these beds claim as well to ease at least one of those common woes: snoring.
因为我们这个智能床下面呢装了一个感应的传感器，所以我们的传感器这边它的打开那个声音的时候呢，它的床头部会慢慢抬起来，抬大概30度左右呢，就是你的呼吸道就打通了嘛，顺畅了之后呢，它会床再慢慢的会放回去。因为打鼾主要是呼吸道阻塞了之后，它呼吸困难，打鼾。 所以呢，就是可以缓解。那我们也通过实验，通过这种打鼾干预呢，可以让你的深睡时间提高10%几。
As one of the world's fastest aging societies, China represents a huge growing market for products geared towards the elderly. Official estimates last year put the market size at nearly $700 billion, lifted too by a burgeoning middle class and a dose of traditional filial piety.
我们中国有大概3到4亿的中产阶级，或者说有持续购买力更强购买力的有2到3亿的中产阶级的人群。我们的理解就是在谈论老年人购买力的人群的时候，付费人群不一定是老年人，有可能是老年人的子女。那么特别是中国广大的这个中产阶级。
Still, many of these high-end products will be well beyond the reach of the vast working class population. But there's optimism that prices can drop.
中国断崖式的这种养老，断崖式的这个老龄化，给中国本身的本土的研发和科技生产企业提出了巨大的一些挑战。那么这些挑战的话，会持续去提升我们的适老化辅具或者适老化技术的水平的提高。另外一点，中国是一个供应链非常完整的国家。那么我们通过规模化的生产，在巨量的市场下，成本可以无限的去降低。
So, there is still hope yet that your golden years, or mine, may still be decked out with one of these. Tan Yu-guan, CNA, Shanghai.